One thing we can be relatively certain of is that the interior of large continents will heat up more than twice as fast as the global average. So what that means is the places we grow grains, which are in the interior of large continents, almost exclusively in the northern hemisphere, will be warming up so much, and the weather will become so wonky that it will become increasingly difficult and ultimately impossible to grow grains at scale as we've been doing to create and maintain this civilization like every other civilization. If you can't grow grains at scale, you cannot grow food and store that food at scale. And as a consequence, you cannot control the food supply. You cannot control the people. That's what civilization is. That's what civilizations do. And without the ability to maintain that system that grows the grains, you cannot maintain the sociopathic leadership that allows for us to be corralled into a certain set of living arrangements at tremendous expense to all of us. You know, as important as it is to tell people what's going on in the world, I'm unconvinced that a wake-up call will do anything at the societal level at this point.
Yeah.
At the individual level, of course, but, you know, we already ran over that puppy. And all we heard was the thump, and then we look in the rearview mirror, and, oh, my, we did this horrible thing. I didn't mean to do that. Well, of course we didn't mean to do that, and of course it's a horrible thing. But now the puppy's dead, and there's no going back. And that's where we are. We ran over the puppy years ago. We liked the puppy. We just didn't see it run under the car. We didn't mean to. Of course we didn't mean to. Nobody wants to trigger the death of themselves or of their children, much less extinction of our entire species. Nobody wants to do that. But we were looking one way, and the puppy ran out from another direction, and all we heard was the thump until we looked in the rearview mirror. And that's the thing with those self-reinforcing feedback loops. You don't know about them at all until they're in the rearview mirror. I mean, you know about them theoretically. You heard a story once about a puppy that got ran over. That's it. That's your personal experience. People tell these stories, but then it happens to you, and it becomes oh so much more real and so very tragic.